Hello, hello, welcome back to the Git Gud Chronicles, aka Let's Learn, where we tell you to get good and we show you how. So we're going to do a little bit of a quick jaunt into Dawn of War. This will cover both the base game as well as the Chaos Rising campaign. And we'll go ahead and set our campaign as Learn. Now, the difficulty in Dawn of War 2 works differently than it does in Chaos Rising. And here, it mostly just affects the enemy forces' damage as well as their hit points. Let me double check that real quick. I know it does change the unit size in Primarch for Chaos Rising, though. So let me see. Okay, so it's actually enemy damage. On Recruit, it is 0.66%. On Sergeant, it is normal damage is 1.0. Captain is 3.0, and Primarch is 4.5. So yeah, it can be a little nasty if you don't understand. Primarch does have an achievement for completing it on that difficulty, but you can't change the difficulty at all in the game. You have to play it from start to finish. It's very hard. You have to use very specific strategies. So we'll be playing the regular one. Go ahead and skip this. So for the most part, your first couple missions are straightforward. You don't really have time to go back to the dropship. Well, dropship's the wrong way to say it. Back to the ship above. I don't know why I'm blanking on the term.
Rain fire upon us, and we shall return it.
Boy! Some of the Yumis come behind us! Kill them!
The first area is pretty much a tutorial.
Squad eliminated.
Tactical squad. Grenade that target.
Abuse grenades. They are very strong in this game.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Right away, hostile.
The orcs ahead of you are trying to outflank us. Eliminate them.
Use a grenade. Under attack. Right front target destroyed.
For the most part, you're actually invincible in this mission. It's impossible to lose it, even on Primarch. Because you always get knocked down to critical hit points. Rather, you'll always go to... I should rephrase that. If you get low, you will always go to hit point critical rather than being incapacitated.
Reinforcements have arrived. Push forward, initiates.
Be sure to make good use of your abilities. Tactical Advance will allow you to break suppression as well as reduce incoming range damage to cost of speed. This can be very useful depending on which strategy you're using for your builds and such. When you get leveled up a bit, you can actually extend it to all your squads, which can be very useful in the Primarch difficulty.
Well fought, Commander. But the Greenskins will not give us much time before they attack again. I need you and Sergeant Tarkus to take charge of driving the orcs back. Move up to the ruins
Early
east
on,
of
you're going to be
here
a bit energy
and prepare to
starved.
repel the next
But once you
orc
get your
wave.
builds going, it can be very useful.
The enemy has
Oops, sorry, accidentally tabbed out.
orc
It
vehicle.
happens sometimes because the old game and easy to tab out in. So sorry about that.
More shooting, less dying, you gits!
See, I didn't see any.
Target destroyed.
All right, I don't see any supply targets back there. So, oh, they're up here. That's why.
In the ruins! Ah! Go get me some more boys! And these Yumis is sparking up me truck! Back through the tunnel!
You see these? Pop them.
More orcs. And
Well done, Commander. Those orcs have opened a path through the hill somehow. Move forward and seal it. Quick. He's right enough about that truck of his.
orc target destroyed.
Ain't looking for a fight. Shoot them!
Forward.
Boys! Them orcs on the right is all gone!
Tactical squad, return fire.
Grenades are extremely strong.
Yumi, there's cover right over
You're definitely going to consider specializing targets towards him because he gets some very powerful upgrades.
Commander, the orcs are using a guard tower near the...
The greenskin.
Preparedness is all.
And even if you run out on the way through, you always get another one here.
Let fly. The orcs have stacked fuel and ordnance near the entrance over there. A welcome...
Good work, Space Marines. The greenskins will not be using that passage again anytime soon.
But the leader managed to escape.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is
Easy
ours.
mission, right? So early on, don't worry too much about upgrades via
Welcome
your
aboard,
gear
Strike
because
Cruiser
most of the gear,
Armageddon, Commander.
most of your decent gear is going to be
Calderis currently
gotten in the
facing
mid and
a
late
massive
game.
orc invasion that threatens to spill over to...
Should at least give your force commander a chainsword and start looking at your builds. First off, we're going to put on gear, then we're going to talk about builds. Alright, so the force commander. You can technically build him either for ranged combat or melee. However, generally speaking, he's better at melee because look at his traits. First off, he's got a lot of health. He's got a high health bar, which usually is meant to be for tanky units. His ranged bar is pretty short, and his melee bar is almost as long as his health bar, meaning he is slanted towards melee. On Primarch difficulty, I would not do melee. On Primarch, unless you're using the Wrath of the Blood Ravens mod, it is miserable. It's absolutely miserable to try doing melee on Primarch unless you're using a mod. If you're using a mod, then it becomes very funny. And it actually evens it out. So, now note, each bar has two different functions. One for, it's here, stamina is raw health as well as regeneration. Ranged is just pure ranged damage, but it also has traits like ranged specialist, heavy weapons, or deadly aim. Strength will do melee damage as well as melee skills, which increases your likelihood to do melee specials and knockdown. And you can see here, Battle Cry, Righteous Fury, Blessing of War, No Mercy. So he has a lot of strong melee, and generally speaking, most builds are going to be melee. Anyway, I forgot to talk about the stamina ones. Stamina, you got Zealous, Unshakable, Relentless, and Indomitable. So you're not normally not going to go through the full tree here outside of a modded game or if you're in Chaos Rising. Now, his energy does your total point, points available as well as your regeneration. This becomes very important to understand in the mid and late game. So this is actually a pretty useful ability once you start getting your chain kill ability, setups like let's see, what was the other one? Especially if you have this, and then you have that that one there, bam, that's a lot of energy regenerated at once. Well, if you go deep enough, you can regenerate health as well. So I would say look at getting this early on, because you're going to be leveling up pretty fast early on, and you're going to want to make it easier on yourself. So I would say go for this and then start working on will, because you want to get at least this. Every one of them has an accessory loadout bonus slot somewhere in their tree. Get this. Always get this, because each unit can benefit big time from it. And then once you've gotten that, start looking at this. It may seem odd to ignore your other stuff for now, but Inspiring Shout is extremely strong, both in the base campaign as well as Chaos Rising. And it could keep Tarkus going, or keep Avitus, who will begin soon, keep them going on their abilities. You can hold out for a very long time. And on Primarch, that's a key ability to have. Alright, so Tarkus. Tarkus, basically you need to decide which way you're going to go. Are you going to go normal Tarkus, or are you going to go Terminator Tarkus? Tarkus gains access to Terminator armor in the mid-game, and once he gets access to that, he is extremely funny, because you have a Terminator unit that just runs around doing whatever they want. And this is also another thing why Tarkus is strong, because he can make grenades energy-based rather than resource-based, which means you can just not have to worry about keep constantly refilling. So let's look at his stats. So you got health. His stamina gives him taunt, which allows him forces to aggro on him. You got Laramid's Blessing, which can be very useful for a tank build. Veteran Squad Mage, which again is very useful for tank. And this is also a key Primarch ability right here. I shall not fall. So at some point in there, you're going to have his stamina maxed out, because you want this. This is absolutely something you want, because you can keep spamming medical supplies on him and keep him alive, as well as spamming Inspiring Shout with energy boost. This means he can be completely immortal. Alright, so his bolter stuff. So, bolter specialist. Note it says storm bolters. Storm bolters are Terminator only. Another range specialist, so now you can use plasma guns and flamers while moving. I would not ever put plasma flamers on him. He's best with either a regular bolter or Terminator bolter. And this is also a very powerful ability. So, tactical expertise. Now, tactical mastery is this thing down here, and this means you can spray it out. There are certain Primarch builds that take advantage of command mastery, tactical mastery, and I think it's heavy weapons mastery. It's it's Avitus one, and it does hilarious stuff on Primarch. I don't think I can't remember I used it. We did Primarch in our Let's Play, but I cannot remember for sure if we did that specific build. I want to say we did, because it sounds like something I would have used. Anyway, tactical advance means extra damage on top of the defensive bonuses. So that benefit doesn't necessarily spread. So tactical mastery out. We'll go over that in a moment. Alright, so melee. You got close combat aptitude, chainswords and bolt pistols, melee tactician, tactical advance reduces incoming damage from close combat as well as ranged, and then you got power sword. Honestly, this is your dump tree. Each unit has a dump tree, because it's not their most optimal. I don't want to say meta or optimal, but as I was talking about with the Force Commander, he is naturally melee oriented. So tactical Marines, they are naturally oriented towards ranged. Focus on ranged and tactical early on. We want to increase our damage a little bit. So we have low points right now, but it'll be around level 10 or so that we really start seeing our builds coming online. In the campaign, in the base game, you go up to 20. Chaos Rising will give you level 30.
This hamlet sits on a vital supply route, and all of Caldera.
Now, I believe this is the first chance we could get strategic assets. There's actually a cheesy strat you should be doing on these.
Cyrus to Armageddon.
Space Marines, heartening news.
Okay, doesn't look like we have strategic assets on here this one. A shame, but it is what it is.
Under fire. Enemy troops destroyed.
By his will. A good kill, Initiate, but you have not yet earned your place.
Bring down that guard tower, Cyrus. Oi! You me! They got
A demolition charge will bring that tower down. They see us. Fall back and maximize stealth. Infiltration or guards eliminated.
Excellent work, Cyrus. Avitus's position is on your tactical display. Revive him so that he may join your attack.
Up you go, buddy. Come on.
My service.
Damn orcs found another pass through the hills.
There is a relay
Now,
beacon near
when
your
you
position,
get close to a
Commander.
relay, you have units
Secure
down,
it,
press
then you
X
can
by
deploy
default to
reinforcements
retreat.
fill out your squads.
We'll get you right back there, and you can start
Reinforcements
reinforcing.
Excellent. Avitus and his devastated...
Devastator Marines ready for combat. Return fire, brothers. Tactical Marine. Tactical squad, return fire. Target eliminated. Target destroyed.
Those orcs are turning tail.
They could be going for help. Stay alert.
My squad should set up in...
Scouts
Your command?
still engaged.
Cover. Excellent. There has been a reckoning.
There. Devastator's ready to fire. Our heavy bolters are deadly, but they take time to set up and have a limited field of fire.
Commander, there is a second relay beacon near your position. Activate it to finish securing the hamlet. Run!
Look at them run!
This way, brothers.
Our weapons are set up.
Go ahead and set him up in a building, because he is very useful at point defense.
Excellent work, Commander. The hamlet is secure. More orcs are on the way, Commander. Set up your forces to repel the attack. This hamlet must not fall again. Boy, I'm moving yourself.
Say it now
This is
before
Avitus.
the cleansing begins. Orcs on approach.
Come on, greenskins!
The enemy is destroying it. Good work, Avitus. They have nowhere to run now. Target them before they can get to cover.
pewing.
The scouts here are still engaged by his will.
Doesn't really matter what you do here, just, you know, keep popping them. If you remember to keep your grenades on them, Tarkus will do a lot of damage to these guys. Grenades are very strong.
No mercy!
Look alive, brothers.
Tactical squad. Use a grenade. No mercy for the misguided.
Well done, Space Marine. Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours. Well done, Commander.
All right, now we have our... Honestly, this is going to be your core squad for most of the game. You do get access to Thaddeus, an Assault Marine squad, as well as Davian Duel as a Dreadnought. But this is easily your best, squad for a long time. So anyway, let's talk Avitus Builds. Avitus, by far, is going to be your most dangerous ranged unit. He is pure ranged power. Now, what you're going to be looking at here are his traits. First off, he gets sprint, which is, it's alright, situational. This is what makes him so scary. He can get Terminator armor by unlocking the Terminator honors. And then, you could go, that far in, but I would not go further than Terminator honors, because that's the key thing you need there. So anyway, Advanced Optics is also a very powerful one, and you get it naturally. Not to mention Focus Fire will increase your range. And you have Accurate for cover, which means, put him in a building, even scarier. This is a very strong key ability. Heavy Weapon Specialist means he does not have to worry about setup or teardown time. So, Sure-Footed, it's kind of a... At one point in there, you're going to want to get this just because of how useful it is, because mid and late game, you're going to start seeing a lot of knockdown spammers. It's worth considering. Improved loadout, which is, always have at least 2 slots. Now, this is actually a pretty useful thing to consider getting on him, because mid and late game, he is, energy hungry, and combined with what the Force Commander gets, you can keep pumping energy on him crazy in high kill count scenarios like Tyranids or Orcs. And this is also a very useful one. I don't think this is... I don't think it's called Focus Mastery in Chaos Rising with that synergy thing. I think they renamed it something else, but it is something that you can do mastery builds with. Anyway, early on, we're going to look at... Honestly, you want to consider getting this, because soon we're going to get to the point where we have multiple powerful accessories, and we're going to be wanting to get them. So, consider this. Alright, now, take a look at Cyrus. Cyrus... If you're playing on Primarch, he's going to be your best unit by far. Once he gets certain abilities, he makes Primarch a joke. So let's take it for what he's got first. You get improved infiltration, full speed while infiltrated. Then you get instant revival, which makes him a very good medic unit combined with some certain other base campaign and chaos rising abilities. You get Teleport Homer, which means he does not need to be around a beacon to get reinforcements. This is a bit situational. I would not rush it. I would consider going to instant revival at most, or for most of the game. So you get Specialized Ammunition for ranged, Flamer Aptitude, and then Mark Target. Honestly, I would not go this far in. The Scout Squad, in general, is best as a ranged unit, but I would not go very far in, because you only need to go as far as Specialized Ammunition. This means you get access to high-powered shot, which does a extreme amount of damage to all units, even bosses. And now note his loadout is in melee, so unfortunately you'll have to spend some points in melee in order to get access to it. In Chaos Rising, this melee has certain powerful abilities we'll get to in time. Now, by far, he is the biggest energy user. So, Stillness, Silent Revival, which is very strong if you have him alive, but everybody else is downed. You have Advanced Infiltrate, which is what makes him so strong in Primarch, because it means he can just put it around det packs, or once you get access to the remote detonator, just clear out big time. Not to mention Master Infiltrate. Now in Chaos Rising, he does get the ability to gain access to something that makes stuff like detonation packs, detonator, cluster mines, all that energy based. We'll go into that when we get access to Chaos Rising, or rather when we get into Chaos Rising, because it'll be easier to explain it then rather than now, because these are all the abilities you're going to get to see in the base campaign. So early on, let's see. Get this. Honestly, rush the sniper rifle, because you're going to want to get him on a sniper rifle ASAP. And he'll be a very powerful unit for you early on. Let's see. You're going to want to consider, basically, your war gear is kind of limited in the sense that there's not that many unique items. There's not a huge amount of variety, randomness. It's all set stuff. You have some named pieces like this, and you have a bunch of generic ones like artifact power armor, or relic power armor, or mastercrafted, all that. So by the end of the game, you're mostly going to be in Terminator suits, and then you're going to be looking at what fits your build the most. Some of these you can straight up safely get rid of. Make sure to always check what it says here for your stats. Some might be better than obvious. Water. It might be, depending on the weapon, a lower grade weapon might actually be better than a higher level one. So pay attention to what it says for your range damage as well as your melee skill. And also, you can dump most of the gear you get. What? Okay, I was trying to figure out why it wasn't showing. That was weird. Yeah, you can also get rid of most of these armor rating ones. You're gonna want straight pure, damage and all that. All right, so we got our first level up. Now, since we're playing on Sergeant, it doesn't really matter the order, but I would honestly suggest, if you're not playing on Primarch, look at getting, start looking at getting his, energy tree and all that early on. Because the more you can stay in the field, spamming abilities and just taking people out, the better. Especially if you get this early on and it synergizes so much with Tarkus. So we're going to try to get this Git Grenadier ASAP, because that will make him insane. So from what I remember, Mastercrafted does do more damage, but it's got less uses. Once you get Grenadier, that doesn't matter anymore. Also, we're going to put grenades on him too, because, yeah, why not, right? You're going to want to use the chapter chapter banners and all that, because those are very good items to have. They give you extra healing via rally. Okay, so now let's see here. Okay, so
Commander, the orcs have struck another valuable target.
let's see, did it kill? Good. Okay. Now here is where you start doing the cheesy stuff. What you want to do is you're going to deploy. Actually, let's talk about these, what these icons are first. Communications array, automated foundry, Imperial Shrine. Now, you're going to want to prioritize the communications array early on, as well as the foundries. The shrines are good, but their secondary effect is more important once the mid-game starts. Communications array allows you to call in artillery strikes. You get 1 use per captured array on the planet that you're deploying on. Boundaries, the more you have, the more chances you have of actually getting extra deployments, which can make a huge difference on higher difficulties, because some missions are time sensitive, as in days. Usually it's 3 or less. So here is the big cheese. If you deploy in, capture it, then abort the mission is counted as captured. So that way you can go right back in and get another one before moving on. This is actually kind of key early on for gaming the mid-game mechanic of the Tyranid infestation. So that's what we're going to do here, and you're going to be seeing a lot of that. We're going to run in, grab objectives, and
you will need to fight
get out.
The orcs defending him.
This is honestly something I strongly recommend doing, just because there's no real penalty for doing it if you do it early enough. And honestly, on Primarch, you may want to have to do this, the chicken deploying like that anyway.
Enemy destroyed. This is advanced. Devastators under fire.
I won't do it!
So you can see we're going in the direction of the shrine. This is not, something I would suggest normally, but seeing as we're doing what we're doing, it doesn't really matter here. Again, I do suggest getting the arrays first, because those artillery strikes can be huge. But we'll get it next time because we're already going in this direction. Also, any XP you get while on a mission counts is kept for you. So, either if you wipe or you abort, you still keep that XP.
This is Avitus. Put a grenade on that target.
The enemy has claimed one of our
Also, be careful about popping grenades around your units. Friendly fire does exist in this game, and it hurts.
Orc eliminated. No mercy for the wicked. Put a grenade on that target. Tactical devastators under enemy attack. Target destroyed.
Here you can see why we're doing double grenade. It does a lot of damage.
Our foes grow in strength.
The enemy infests a shrine to the Emperor. We must eliminate them and retake the shrine.
Commander, the choice is yours. But this will cost us time.
Tactical squad, return cavalry. Orcs make sense of less green skins.
This is wrong!
Please move me. It's on that tank chopper. On the way. The foe is engaging in range. Move the court.
Oh, nuts to yours!
Brothers, fire.
Come on, shoot it. There we go.
This is rot!
Acknowledged. Tactical squad.
The bossman is down!
None shall find us wanting.
Heads
Get to
down,
them right
knights.
away. For Terra. Avitus under attack.
Now don't worry if your first commander dies early on. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It'll happen a hell of a lot if you're playing on Primarch, trust me.
My wounds are grave. Cyrus here. Go ahead by his will. The foe is engaging at range.
Four corpses.
Tactical ship.
Tactical squad. With me, brothers.
Structure flattened.
Receiving fire. Use the grenade.
Back up lively!
Water distracting, you can have a unit go over. Yeah, take about I think 30 seconds or less to capture a a strategic asset.
Corner.
Mr. Wang here! Support needed.
Ready.
The shrine stands secure. Holding it will make us stronger in battle.
Field generators are deployed.
Fallen cover. Service is not over.
So we're just going to show how to do revise. You click on the unit. If you have your commander up or somebody who has access to the med pack, just pop that and it automatically revives. See? Then you fall back to your nearest asset. So strategic assets like this or beacons or drop pods count as reinforced spots. Also note any captured beacons will reset when you redeploy, so yeah. However, assets do not. Now we're going to exit out. Now it does progress it by a day, however, this does not really matter until the Tyranid infestation starts. So
Commander,
you can
the
abuse
orcs
this
have
to
struck
make
another
yourself very
valuable
strong early
target.
on.
A powerful
Oh, and don't forget to equip your new abilities. So the Rosarius. For every single shrine you have on a planet, you gain access to one charge. Each charge will give you temporary invincibility, and it is very useful. One, two. Okay, so level 6, you get 2 points per level. So at level 6, we'll have access to Grenadier and make him very lethal. And yeah, I know I said before about his energy, but I think we can actually hold off on that for a bit. 1, 2. So you need at least 5 levels before you can do anything there. It's going to be a while before we can get him to where we need to be. It's actually more like 4, 2 or 3 levels. All right, so now we're going to go and get that. And once you get your squads leveled up and your damage going, it'll be much easier to do the poaching of these assets. Oh wait, sorry, tabbed out by accident again.
Gutrencha's location is marked on your map display, Commander.
Ah, crap.
You will
Yeah,
need
wrong
to
button.
fight through the orcs defending him.
Let fly.
Order to show them fury.
Hostiles purged.
Get back!
Devastator's under enemy attack.
Oh, nuts to yours!
This way. Answer the chapter. Attack to exterminate the enemy.
Devastator Marines ready for counter grenade on that. Avitus under attack.
Have your zeal, brothers.
Alright, so fight your way over to the other assets you did not get. Once you have at least 1 or 2 communication strike, oh man, it gets so much easier to fight your way through these. Especially below Primarch.
Tactical squad, forward. Attack formation, brothers.
Keep on moving. The maps seem large, but they're really not. You get across them pretty quickly.
Weapons ready.
Use a grenade. Find us wanting. Attack right away.
Also, something to know about the assets. When you capture one and then come back to that map, it's the area around it is automatically
Commander,
clear.
You are near an important communication array.
This can be very important in
Capturing that
certain
array
late
will
game
give us a
missions.
better hold on the planet, Commander.
That array is well defended. Capturing it will not be simple.
And your commander could be a bit of a dumbass, so be careful about, popping grenades and all that.
Return fire. Look alive. Both quick acknowledged. Enemy troops destroyed.
A few less greenskins will do this world good.
The chapters removed.
And only one person can capture at a time. Having all your units on does not increase the speed. You would think it would, but see, doesn't increase it. There's probably a mod to fix that though.
The array is in our hands.
Field generators are deploying.
Scout squad ready for orders.
Getting cover, brothers.
Now, if we had gotten this first, we would have gone back, definitely got equipped the artillery strikes because they're so powerful. However, the Rosaries is might be as useful, and the Rosaries on higher difficulties is absolutely necessary just because how much damage the spawns will put out. You may want to put him in forced range just because you don't want him to get popped by grenades or artillery. Unless you're very good micromanaging him.
Green skin eliminated. Alien bees! Don't quit, boys!
We will thin their ranks. Steady. That enemy has us in close combat.
The enemy has claimed one of our battle brothers.
Cyrus tactical ship.
Get behind that!
In melee. Get Angel of Death acknowledged. Holding. No problem.
Under attack now!
You guys are kind of pissed off.
Enemy grenade! More corpses. Remember your training! Enemy has us in close combat.
Targeting now.
Target destroyed.
Skin killed.
Avitus. Formation, brothers. Go! Tactical squad. Get to that position, brothers. Devastators under enemy attack. Under attack. More corpses. Nuts to us! We will take
We're going to use that beacon to get our people back up.
The chapter banner flies high.
Yes. What is it? Exfiltrating.
So yeah. There we go.
Scout squad.
They watch us still. Move to engage.
Make sure to grab all the support items you can before going up. You get capped out per map. As in, I shouldn't say per map. Basically, you only have a certain amount you can get each one. And you have a amount you can carry at the same time.
No mercy for the misguided. Beginning tattoo them. Quick, boy!
Under fire.
Grenade that target. I won't do it! I won't do it! Tactical squad, return fire.
So we're just gonna pop this, show how strong it is. Look at this. We're taking so much damage. It's not dying because of it.
Skin kill.
Heavy bolter in the blood. Kill that target. Mind your
formation, brothers. Go load in, brothers.
At your remain vigilant.
So, these supplies crates are almost always around strategic assets as well as beacons, and there are some out in the wild as well.
Target acknowledged.
Target acknowledged.
Repositioning.
This is Avitus. Adjust your
How can we
positions.
serve? Form spearhead and advance.
Now now it's time to take on the boss.
We can use those plants for cover.
Beginning tactical receiving fire. Enemy destroyed.
And since it's a boss area, there's also going to be a bunch
You
of
go
crates.
through me, boy.
Target sighted.
We are your death, Greenskin.
How can we serve? Target acknowledged. Grenade!
Relocate before
But yeah, Cyrus leveled up enough to use sniper rifles as well as high-powered shot. This is a great opportunity for it. If you have your force commander take him on solo and win, you get an achievement.
Unleash all fury upon them.
Get away from that grenade! No fancy kit gonna save ya! Concentrate fire.
Beginning tactical advance.
Grenade! Get away from that grenade! Show them fury.
Locked in melee.
Chapter 2 cover. Scatter! Enemy shockwave coming!
Sadly, I don't think there's an actual way to really scatter easily.
Heavy losses.
Use a grenade. We need to change position. Acknowledged. Use a grenade. Incoming fire. Move.
Let fly grenade!
Offer them no easy targets.
Support needed.
Incoming fire. Move.
Right away.
In melee.
Avitus, move to engage. Use
We need to change position.
Oh, I'm not boss no more.
There we go.
Scum is dead at last.
That fight's
Ready for extraction.
considerably harder on the Primarch, but if you're doing it on Primarch, you would have done the cheese and gotten both Rosaris and the Signum
None can
before
stop
coming
the
into it.
crusade of the righteous. Good work, Commander. Gutrencha's death has...
And now we're going to do this again, but we're going for the Foundry. Foundry gives us access to turrets, which gives us a powerful defensive option, which is very much necessary on higher difficulties. Not to mention you can drop them on the fly outside the defense missions, which gives you access to the ability to hold out a little bit better.
Commander, the orcs have struck another critical target.
So first off, we're going to take care of our setup. In Chaos Rising, Avitus is able to turn this into an energy-based ability, which is as hilarious as it sounds. Alright, so notice his range damage is now 69. Now we have two level 4 heavy bolters. One does it. One will give him 114, the other 101. So not all weapons are equal, even if they're the same level. So you have to pay attention to what the bonuses are. Go ahead and get rid of that. For the most part, he is the only person you're going to want to get heavy bolters for. Now, as I said before, your weapon doesn't matter that much for Cyrus. You want the special effect more than anything else. So we can get rid of that. And just toss out, spare gun, gear and all that. For the most part, again, you're not going to need it. So level 8, he gets access to Inspiring Shout, which will make our teams pretty crazy. And that's not going to take much longer. And one more level for him, like I said, level 6, bam. You don't need to rush Terminator Armor because it only becomes available around the mid-game part.
Enemy location flagged on the map, Commander.
We will blaze a trail of blood straight there.
Keep boasting, and the blood will be ours.
Let's fly grenade! Down! Tougher than going!
The boss let us down! The boss let us down!
Alright, make our way over.
Show me your fury in melee!
Commander, agreed.
Target the greenskins. Target.
The boss let us down!
Right over here and fight that! Excellent. They have us targeted. Moving up.
Avitus, use a grenade!
Receiving fire. Right away. Greenskin killed. Target acknowledged.
Don't be shy about using your Signum and all that, because you are just using this to get the first objective.
Receiving fire.
Target destroyed. Run! Run!
A good kill. Not yet earned your place.
Locked in melee. Greenskin killed.
Look, I'm moving to capture.
Well done.
Commander.
I trust this was worth the effort.
Field generate.
All right, now we get out. Again, I strongly recommend doing this every single mission. At least until you have access to, most of the shrines, most of them shrines, the foundries, and arrays. Prioritize the foundries because they allow you to deploy more than once per day once you get over a certain amount.
The orcs have struck another critical target.
Let's see. Generally speaking, you're going to want to switch these around to suit your people better. Like this, putting the turrets on Avitus makes him a walking, point defense, walking fortress, so to speak. We don't have enough to get any decent level ups. All right, so now let's get the array.
Enemy location flagged on the map, Commander.
We will blaze a trail of blood straight there.
Keep boasting, and the blood will be ours.
Command?
The green tide rises.
Tarkus here. Enemy has us in close combat.
Weapons fire has us pinned.
Forward. Shoot them.
The boss let us down!
Cyrus here, under fire.
Fight your way over to the asset you did not get.
Orc eliminated. Quick! Concentrate fire.
Tactical squad, return fire. Let target destroyed. Return fire, brothers.
Look over there. Move. My target. We will within their ranks.
Almost there.
Hostiles occurred. There has been a reckoning.
Run!
Feel the might of the righteous.
Avitus under attack.
Prepared, ready for battle.
Concentrate fire. Direct our wrath anew.
Get to that position, brothers.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Target acknowledged.
Brothers.
Tactical squad, return fire. No mercy for the misguided.
I carry forth his will.
Tactical squad. Grenade that target. Orc target destroyed.
Alright! Back up lively!
Scouts, watch all 8 points. Do not waste.
Tactical squad.
Your command.
Right away. Grenade that target.
Grenade!
Heading out. Hostile squad eliminated.
Look alive, brothers.
Devastators under enemy attack.
Tarkus here, under heavy auto fire.
Now the structure flat. Flies high. On mark, you silly!
So this is actually a very interesting opportunity. That, you normally don't see it, but in mid and late game missions, there might be a reason to do it. Basically, camp around a locator beacon and deploy Gutrenchas like crazy. The more you have, the more of just a huge regen spot you can make, and just defend and defend. In higher difficulties, this is unfortunately an option. Because there are some missions that you want to camp out around a beacon and just keep turtling in, until you can whittle it down enough of the forces to get through. Because trust me, on Primarch, some of them are incredibly obnoxious.
I'm coming.
Move in for the kill!
Cannot slip away.
Artillery does a lot of damage even to bosses if you can manage to hit it.
Our weapons are ready.
Nothing can save this.
Do not let him
We're going to fall back and make him deal. Yeah. Then we're going to send our commander back up and try to, basically, kite him. As well as make him deal with those, yeah. So they can be useful as bait. Because they keep him from regenerating.
Say it now before it watch all 8 points.
This is useful if you're having trouble, dealing damage or keeping, your team together.
Explosives!
Enemy grenade!
Boots and your death.
I say not to do it and they do it anyway.
Grenade!
Show them
And die like I lived. Loud.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
Another green
The orcs are kind of funny. Basically,
Make ready
they just
for
want to fight.
extraction.
They don't care who they fight. They'll fight each other if they have to. They just want to fight and have a good time.
This victory will long be remembered.
They're
in the
strange
halls of
guys.
glory. Well done, Commander. We have found...
Now, this is technically a downgrade, however, it's the bonus why we need this. Because this will make our orc killing powers much better. It's better bolter will get not too long from now, but American Quasi one. So 3 more levels. 3 more levels, and then he gets access to his most powerful ability.
Commander, the time has come to strike at our true enemy. Whoever...
Now you do get forced to have Thaddeus on your team, but Thaddeus will always be a few levels behind because because depending on how you're doing the strategy, you're probably gonna be a few levels above him.
Who's that in the sky?
How can we serve? Form spearhead and advance.
We don't get Cyrus, so yeah, because Thaddeus is
Eliminate
forced.
the orcs.
Come on, Avitus.
It doesn't matter because also note there's this communications ratio. You don't need to redo this mission, for cheese.
Move north up the valley.
Move to engage.
Notice this is your
Movement
first
on the
encounter with
ridge.
Eldar.
Gone. But those were no orcs.
Devastator Marines ready for combat. We run to battle.
Here's the convoy. The orcs slaughtered them.
We will avenge them. Keep moving. Orc gunners on the ridge! Get to cover!
Fury from the sky! Cut them down!
For the most part, assault marines are kind of hard to use because they're melee specialized and they come in relatively late.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Did you have a pleasant rest, waiting for the most dramatic moment to strike?
Good to see you too, Avitus.
Commander, my squad can use our jump packs to land right in the middle of those gunners. They're no match for us in close combat.
Move! Grenade!
Gunners eliminated. Come in.
Command.
Come on, let's go.
Ready to the fight, brothers.
Be sure to grab your beacon.
Ready for all. Take your position, brother.
So unless you take the time to go get the arrays and the other 2 ones, this will probably be your first one.
Full assault then! Strike hard and true!
Foul greenskin! It's done. Move on. Use a grenade. Fall back to attack your position. Return fire. Use a grenade.
One of our tarantula sentry guns is under enemy attack.
Put a grenade on that target.
So you'll notice that your turrets are pretty tanky. They take almost no damage. This is not the case, unfortunately, on higher difficulties, especially Primarch.
Avitus, take that strategic point.
And since there's only the one set in this mission, you don't need to do the cheese. Even though it does show 2, so I think it's actually a defense mission later. And defense missions will come up relatively soon. And we'll explain some things you can do in them.
Thaddeus, moving to engage.
Fellhamer mine is close by, Commander.
Trouble. These are the Orc guards killed where they stood. Someone else has gone through here.
Swiftly! Before the humans arrive!
We cannot allow one obstinate Orc to derail the Boshia's plan.
You get spooled, Scott.
Now the humans...
Rot, Rackfest, not Space Marines too! Time to leg it!
Eldar! And a Warlock leads them.
Commander, the Eldar must be the ones who have been stirring up the Orcs. Kill those Eldar before they escape.
Eldar! Close and engage! Aerial assault! Go! Eldar down! Seek and destroy. Grenade!
If you're having trouble, you can go over here and pop, the beacon.
Engaged by Eldar!
Fortifications are under assault.
It is done. Move on.
Target killed.
Follow me. Engage jump packs. To the fight, brothers. Your order battle, then. It is done. Move on.
Neither killing nor dying frightens me. Feel my wrath, humans.
Put a grenade on that target.
In melee. Move! Grenade!
Stand with your brothers.
Grenade that target.
Feel the force of a
Incapacitated our commander.
Let fly grenade!
And so we dally on the threshold of apocalypse.
That Eldar! Close and engage! Don't give in.
This is why I don't like, this mission personally, because, of course, it's, Thaddeus on you.
Blind humans.
And it means you don't have access to Cyrus. It doesn't say, oh, we're not going to let you have Cyrus.
Given us time, you...
Rant all you wish, Eldar.
So yeah, it's annoying because if you're using Cyrus,
And you
get screwed on not being able to fast revive.
It's but a prelude to the next battle. This is a grave development, Commander. The Eldar are evidently...
Alright, so Thaddeus. Assault Marines are all melee. So you're going to be looking at upgrading mostly bolt pistols and chainswords. So he gets access to strike from the skies, which causes suppression as well as damage and knockback. Fairly useful. Agents of Fury, which is also fairly useful because temporary vulnerability, which means you don't have to waste a Rosarius on him or anything. Blessing Zeal, also pretty useful. And range, you get bolters, range, aptitude, range specialist. Don't do this. It's a dump skill. It's one you take last. You can make a funny jump ranged units, but why would you do that when you could just use Tarkus? So melee, merciless strike, which is pretty good. The explosive short range attack does a lot of damage. Power weapon, which allows him to access swords, axes, and fists, which are key melee abilities. Terminator honors. He's probably going to be the last person you level up if you're using this strategy, because he's honestly niche. He's niche in the base campaign, however in Chaos Rising he has much more use, because there are more missions there that have use for his abilities. You got Chapter's Fury. Now, this is a hilarious ability because he basically, okay, if you're a League player, he gets Earth mode. Yeah, that's how that works. It's hilarious. So, Energy, Loadout, and Lehrman's Blessing. So, similar to Tarkus' version. And since he's not a priority unit, just max out his melee. So note we lost 1 point of range damage, but we got access to... hold on. Yeah, we got access to more energy and regeneration. This is key for him. It helps so much.
Commander, this is the Armageddon's navigation display.
When you go to the main menu there, you can see your strategic assets, as well as what's going on. So, all right. So we have 3 arrays left, as well as 7 shrines left. Notice what the bonus are. So this tells you how many siege strikes you can call in. Artillery strikes. During defense missions, and the number of arrays you have on each planet determines how many strikes you can call in missions on that planet. So let's see. Well, we have 4 available, and I think there was 3 on Calderas, so that means we can call in 3 strikes per mission on Calderas until we have access to more. Now, the control bonus, for shrines, it does 2 things. Shrines reduce infestation once the Tyranid infestation is revealed, and then you can see it increases bonus XP after a mission, which can help you power level quickly if you're trying to get to the points you need for builds. And also the shrine count, same thing as arrays and foundries. They tell you how many uses of the Rosarius you get. Foundries, same thing here. The more you get, the lower your threshold is for multiple deployments, as well as how many turrets you can call in per mission on that planet. Okay, so these are both priorities. They don't have timers, so you can do them at will.
Commander, the Greenskins continue to attack vulnerable targets.
A communications array has come under attack from an orc horde. They seek to loot and destroy this important structure.
So this is our first defense mission. You can do some cheeky things during defense missions.
The orc assault is about to begin.
First, I'll put down your turrets. You're going to want to put them around here. You know, just, you know, turtle up. Let's see, there we go.
The chapter's recruits stand ready. Watch all 8 points. Over there, move. Stay it now. Hostile. Target up ahead, brother. Cyrus here. Under fire. Tactical squad.
This is much harder to do on Primarch, so keep that in mind if you try to do something cheeky like this. But if you go out and attack, you can fight your way. You fight your way all the way over. This becomes much easier when you have Cyrus with an advanced infiltrate, because then he can just, you know, cheese his way over.
Understood.
Return fire.
Adjust your standard firing.
Loose formation.
Shift positions.
Our fortifications are under assault.
On lower difficulties, your turrets will be fine. They'll take care of that problem. But we want to try to sneak over and get this, you know, the shrine. In defense missions, you can go out and grab shrines, but you have to be, you know, you have to be very good at it. It's usually much easier when you have access to, you know, Cyrus Advanced Infiltrate, so you can just pop accessories along the way. It's so much easier once you get the remote detonator.
Tactical squad, return fire.
We need only a word. As you order.
Tactical squad, return fire.
Who's engaging at range?
Command, concentrate fire.
Yeah, so this might work so much better when you have advanced infiltrate, because we need to lead our people here in order to defend. As long as you have at least one generator at the end, you know, survive all the ways, then you're good.
Commander, we have...
In melee. Get away.
Tactical squad.
It also helps a lot more when you have access to way more turrets and such.
Scouts here. Still this way. Cyrus here. Greenskin activity.
Here comes the last assault.
Green tide rises. Move quickly. Gird yourselves in seals, brothers. Greenskin.
Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't show it, but this, you can in theory fight your way over. It works so much better when you have Cyrus Advanced Infiltrate and the remote detonator, because the remote detonator does an extreme amount of damage in a large radius. It clears out so many of them so quickly.
Communications array secured.
So yeah, it's unfortunate we cannot do it, but it is possible. It's just much easier once you have access to Cyrus upgrades. And look at that. So very easy to get it, and in the America you get achievements like crazy for doing stuff like that. We're switching around armor because we want to have as many ranged bonuses on him as possible on Avitus. So about two more levels. Level 9, he's going to start becoming our sneaking, god.
Commander, we have located a substantial Eldar strike force.
Now on Primarch, oh my god, this is one of the most annoying fights on Primarch, especially early on.
Warp spiders
this is one where you're definitely going to want to consider doing the cheese.
Which may explain how the Eldar are monitoring the orcs on Typhon without
the cheese, I mean, the
eliminate him
asset,
and uncover what
capture.
you can of the Eldar plans on Typhon.
It's absolutely not a fun one to do on Primarch. Trust me, I've done it a few times. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It's worth considering. You may want to try to find some way of grinding up XP to get access to stuff like upgrade Cyrus to get
he will not stay there for long.
Advanced Infiltrate.
We should move.
Agreed, but watch for traps.
And it's also most likely the first mission you're going to run into Paladin Banshees with, what was it? Their upgraded weapon.
Target acknowledged.
Weapons ready. Enemy has us pinned.
I forgot what is that weapon? It was Executioner? It's whatever, you see when you click the unit, it shows it's Paladin Banshee with something. I want to say Executioner.
have not yet earned your place.
If he's all so, we should have the commander item on him. Get that rally ability.
Scout weapons at the ready.
Under suppression.
A good kill, initiate, but you have not yet earned your place.
Hostiles purged.
Receiving fire! Direct our wrath. Avitus, show them fury.
Chainsaws cut us! We are taking damage!
Weapons fire has us pinned.
Danger has found us!
Rest not. Rest in Tarkus to engage.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Addition.
Eldar down.
Remember your training. The Eldar are deadly.
Come on, aliens. Show me your fury. Direct our wrath. Your command. Let's fly today.
Down you go. All right.
Commander, we have located a substantial Eldar strike force. This force appears to be led by one of their so-called...
Now we're gonna run over to the Rosarius, the shrine.
Commander, our
Look alive, brothers.
How can we serve?
All right, so more, foundries you get, the more, easy, the more cards you have during defense missions. And mid and late game, the defense missions come out like crazy. Anyway, on higher difficulties and mid and late game, you're going to learn why the Howling Banshees are called Howling Bitches. They are incredibly annoying in this one. Although in Wrath of the Blood Ravens, they get neutered. It's funny. They're less of a hassle because, you get to do the same crazy stuff they do. And I forgot to put on that banner. We're going to do that after this mission.
Ready for battle.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Avitus, show them fury.
Let fly. Grenade. One less Eldar to plague us. Eldar down.
Direct our wrath anew.
Tactical squad.
Devastated standard firing mode.
Taking hits.
Under attack. provided. Tactical Marines ready. Grenade that target. Under suppression. Target eliminated. They have a target.
Eldar destroyed.
Moving to cover.
Eldar, take nothing for granted.
How can we serve? Beginning to...
Eldar down!
Attack formation, brothers. Line work, brothers.
Their ranks.
Exterminate the enemy.
Let them fall before us!
Eldar down. Cyrus here, under fire.
Hostile squad eliminated.
Now we can claim this. So if you have to abort the mission, you can actually come up through here because this path will have all these hostiles cleared out.
Preparedness is all. Ready for battle. Move on to the next target, brothers. Tactical squad, return fire.
Cyrus here, under fire. Look along, taking them without hesitation. Grenade.
Direct our round.
Don't worry about using, artillery here. You're not going to be able to effectively use it against that warp spider, trust me.
Return fire.
Warlock is destroyed.
We have engaged. Excellent.
Now we go ahead and capture.
Our weapons are ready.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Understood.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers. Under fire. The orders are to fire on sight.
Attack formation, brothers.
This is understood.
How can we serve? Reposition.
Scouts here, still engaged.
There he is! Wait. Is he smiling?
Here you come, like good little prey. Now if you just do me the further kindness of dying.
No, I don't think I will.
This, worms.
Cyrus here.
Receiving fire. He brings reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Another angle, I think.
The enemy was destroying a key structure.
Cyrus here. Under fire.
So in this scenario, I think of the turrets as lower grade units. They kind of are.
you can do better. I see you did not quite think this through.
He brings reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Ready for battle. Priority.
The enemy is destroying a key structure.
You know where it is?
Eldar have opened fire.
It is the way of nature.
There we go.
A predator stumbles.
He considered us mere prey.
Whoops.
No longer.
There we go. A little bit of goofiness of the mouse.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
Well, a lot of these are actually really quick once you understand how you're supposed to do them. Most of it is going back and doing cheese to get, you know, two assets per mission.
Excellent work, Commander. Without warp spiders stirring up the orcs, Typhon is far more...
Sadly, we couldn't get that shrine, but it happens. Ooh, now you see, we can probably get access to the Foundry. Let's dump loot, though. Interesting, it's got slightly higher, but I'm not sure how. Probably a level thing. At this point, instead of cranking his, range, we're going to start getting him towards this. We want those veteran squad mates because they transfer over to Terminator as well.
Commander, Mech Bad Zappa and his orcs are set to overrun Argus, the planetary capital. If they do so, all of Calderas...
All right.
There's cover right over there, and I'm going. Boss, I think we threw a greedy thing. What? You...
Eliminate those orcs!
Yumis! Let's take shooting! Get these rock monsters off of me backside!
The orc leader! He's getting away!
Yes, a good kill initiate, but you have not yet earned your place.
Unleash all fury upon them!
Bloody storm, boys! They're nasty. Kill these kids, boys! I'm heading for the Yumi base!
Commander, that orc is heading to lead an attack on the town gates. Pursue and eliminate him.
Awaiting orders.
Show them fury.
Excellent, Space Marines.
It should be clear now why we were switched those orc gears. You know, the orc armors.
I have located our battle brothers.
Get out of here!
Commander, if Argus falls, all of Calderas goes with it. You must prevent the orcs from breaching the city gates. Drive the orcs back.
Attack right away.
Rest up. There are still targets to engage.
Stations are under assault.
Your seal, devils.
The enemy has destroyed an allied vehicle.
Orders.
I'm pretty sure it was actually us.
Commander, Tarantula sentry guns are ready to deploy. Relay positions and they will drop in to bolster your defense.
And this stacks with your any variant from other foundries, so you set up a incredible bottleneck. Incredibly useful for Primarch. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. That was crashing. That freeze was not me tapping out. That was game being processing a lot, I guess.
Watch all 8 points.
Right away.
You know, this is an old game, so it can have some crashing issues under the right circumstances. Yeah, I don't see any resupply crates around there.
The best bombs in the war! Return fire, brothers!
Greenskin proximity mines.
Here's a taste of me mega rumbler, you kids!
The greenskin is causing an earthquake.
Relay fighters have us pinned down.
The enemy has destroyed one of our sentry guns.
Look alive, brothers.
Put a grenade on that target.
Do not be afraid to use your assets. They are very strong in the base campaign. They get nerfed a little bit in Chaos Horizon.
Force fields up and I'm unstoppable!
Forward. Open fire.
Don't be afraid to grenade, you know, even if the commander's right next to it. He can handle most of this.
Orcs are pushing through our defense.
Scouts here. Still engaged.
Tactical squad.
Oh, that's much too big an O to be in an orc.
And down he goes.
Thule to all blood ravens. Prepare for emergency extraction to the Armageddon. We are facing far more than orcs or Eldar.
Commander, Captain Thule needs your aid. Deploy to his position immediately.
This is have no mercy for the wicked.
Target sighted.
Targeting knowledge.
The green tide rises. We will thin their ranks.
Xenos, open fire!
And now Tyranids enter the story.
To victory!
What were those things?
A foe far deadlier than orcs or Eldar, Thaddeus.
More Xenos! Fight through to Captain Thule!
You can go ahead and capture this if you're having trouble advancing. Considering your fallback points over here, it's probably not a bad idea.
Ready for battle.
There he is!
Come on! Little by little, we are winning this war. Under attack.
Keep fighting! We are pushing them back!
We will kill every last one of them.
Come on, aliens. Show me your doom.
Meteorite inbound on your position.
Not a meteorite, Martellus. That is a Tyranid spore.
But yeah, Tyranids are scary.
A Tyranid warrior. Kill the large warrior beast. It is directing the others.
Direct our wrath.
No matter what you do, this always happens. The warrior will always jump onto duel. It's just scripted.
The warrior beast is getting away!
Captain Thule, get to Captain Thule.
We have Captain Thule.
Thunderhawk 1, emergency extraction.
Under attack. Devastators under enemy attack.
Urge the alien.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
We face our darkest hour.
And fortunately, this is
Captain
unskippable.
Thule has fallen to aliens who have escaped retribution.
Fortunately, the cutscenes are actually kind of
A
short.
massive hive fleet looms over our recruiting worlds. But this battle is not over.
Get Captain Thule to the apothecary. Hurry!
Calm yourself, Thaddeus. Gordian is already at work.
Commander, I am Apothecary Gordian, Chief of Genomedicine aboard the Armageddon.
Alright, one more level and then God mode. Cluster mines.
Commander, we have located the
So this
Eldar
is
raiding
a
party that
fairly
threatens
tough
our supply
one.
lines between Typhon and Calderas. We have identified their leader as the dangerous Ranger Nemerian. He is a...
And we're going to tackle it next time. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.